What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Revelation 11:27, where we speak truth and nothing but the truth. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I just wanted to do a little late night reading, just because these are my vulture feathers. Did I show you guys this earlier? If I didn't, here they are. So crazy, right? Because right after I finished the last reading, you know how I said how early in the morning, sorry, Lucas just right here, good boy. How early in the morning I seen 13 vultures, right? And then in the afternoon I seen 13 crows, like flying. And not only did I see the vultures, but I spent time with them, quality time with them. And then the death card here on this deck, let me find it, had the number 13, which we pulled it out on the last reading. Find it so I can show you guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen it, but right here, look. So early in the morning I seen 13 vultures, then in the afternoon I seen 13 crows, and then look, that's the number 13 right there. And we pulled it out on the last reading. How cool is that? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. So let's just do a late night reading. Let's get let's see what the energy is. Let's just go straight into it. Oh, I want to flip out the Knight of Wands. So you have energy, you have passion, you have attraction. You want to take action, you want to go on an adventure. Maybe you're feeling a little bit impulsive. But impulsive is good, right? Because that's being spontaneous. And it's good to be spontaneous. Because why would you just want to know all the time what's going to happen, right? You have to leave. You have to want to leave a little bit of space in your life for the magic of the universe, for the magic of God to surprise you, right? Because you can't know it. You can't know it all. Like, even me, like, I don't know it all. Like, I just know what I need to know, and that's it. What about the moon? What about the moon? Burdened. What about this? You know, there's somebody around saying, oh my God, same thing. Okay, I see what it's trying to say. Yes, you've seen behind the lies, right? You're seeing behind the lies, right? Seeing behind the burdens. Seeing behind how others wanted to control you, right? They wanted, you noticed how, let's see how I put this energy. You noticed what they were truly after, right? They wanted control. They wanted to control your money. They wanted to control pretty much your pentacles, right? Because you're the King of Pentacles. You have someone who is secure, who has control, who has power, but also someone who is supposed to have discipline so you can keep your abundance. And you've seen how maybe you weren't keeping your abundance around certain people that would, creating lies and trying to put their own burdens into you. But look, you got the Fool right here, meaning that you're ready to take this leap of faith, because with the Sun, what is after? What is this new beginning bringing into your life? The Sun. Come on, we keep on getting this card, and you don't usually just get the Sun like that. No. What a beautiful reading. What a beautiful energy, right? No beginnings. There's an innocence about this new beginning. Sense of adventure. Spontaneity. Wow, I said spontaneous without it. Because maybe, you're just ready for this new beginning. And what better confirmation from the spiritual world that this new beginning equals the Sun. The Sun, like I said before, gives everything in the solar system nutrients, right? And when you give nutrients to something, right? You as a person giving nutrients to that thing, you would want to protect that thing. And the Sun is so powerful, the Sun protects, right? So your new beginning is protected. Not only protected, but protected with a lot of warmth and a lot of success and a lot of new opportunities that you deserve. You deserve that. What you don't deserve are the lies. And other people's burdens and other people's responsibility and other people's karma. That's what you don't deserve. So this new beginning is yours, right? You deserve that. You don't deserve anything less. Why settle when there's a career for you? Why settle when there's the right person there for you? The right relationship, the right husband, the right wife for you? Why settle for a life that you don't want? Because you want to be comfortable? No. You didn't settle. You released all those burdens. You released all those responsibility that were never really yours. And now you get to enjoy this new beginning. Yes, you do. What else do the spirit wants? Look. Wow. You're a generational curse breaker. This whole thing ended with you because you decided to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer served your highest good, and you were no longer interested in. Right? Maybe you were just seeing the people around you just doing the same thing, and you weren't okay with that, right? You wanted something bigger and better for yourself. You wanted maybe an environment where you could feel inspired, because maybe you weren't feeling, no, the people that you were around were not inspiring you, were not motivating you. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you don't have to motivate me, you don't have to inspire me, but what I don't want to be is here, because who you surround yourself with is so important, right? But you've decided you've wanted more for yourself. And you didn't settle because you didn't settle for the lies. You didn't settle for taking all of the stress that they were trying to give you, right? And that's what makes you a chosen one. That's what makes you a generational curse breaker. Because no matter if they were your family, no matter if they were your friends, You were like, I'm not doing this. I don't deserve this. This is I am not taking anyone's shit, really. And even if they didn't like it, you still did it. You made it to the sun. And these you're probably receiving unknown calls and texts, but that is just a normal thing of being a generational curse breaker, especially in your family. Especially your family will be the ones prank calling you. Your friends will be the ones, like, because they all want to just make you feel some type of fear, so you don't feel the sun, so you don't go on this new beginning. That's what these people do, especially to chosen ones, because we are so empathic, right? That we're like, oh my gosh, I feel so guilty for leaving you. I feel so like, but no, that's literally what they want us to feel. But you can still be an empath, but you can be an emotionally intelligent empath and know who deserves your empathy and knows who doesn't. Period. Do we need to no, I think that is beautiful, right? Maybe you were the first in your family to like do something different. That is a generational curse breaker. Like, you had to overcome. You had to literally overcome just just beliefs, right? You had to overcome beliefs that are not true, are false, but that were made to seem like they were just maybe even taboo or sins, but they're not really, right? It was just other people's perception from our family, from our ancestry, from our heritage, passed down to us, which is why it's passed down through generation, which is why you chose different and you looked past that and you broke that curse, meaning that you broke those thinking patterns, that you broke that perspective for others to come in your generation. And you probably, by you taking these steps, by you, right, doing this, by you breaking these curses, just breaking this whole thing, you're also inspiring others to do the same, right? Others that are on their path, right? Because everyone's path is different. And we all reach a certain point in our path at different times. But as long as you reach it, it's all fine. So by you doing this, you probably influenced others to do the same. And that is beautiful. To do the same, to get on their path, to awaken, to break these generational curses that are just keeping people in a loop. And eventually end up with no souls. Like karmics, let's just say that. But yes, our life as generational curse breakers, as chosen ones, and I only want to say that, like, you know, like, I don't go around the street saying I'm chosen, but I'm saying it here on YouTube because I am connecting with a certain type of audience. And everyone could be chosen, but not everyone goes through situation like a chosen one does. And there's many ways to go, but the chosen one chooses the hardest path because they're guided to choose it and they have faith in that guidance. And not only do they go through that hardest path, even if it may take longer, but they also learn from that. And not only learn from that, but feel the need to pass on that information to others while they're going through it, after they go through it. And that is just how we change the world together. But yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.